this is the DIY Wolf, and I'm here to show you how to make a paper crane out of origami. Alright, let's get started. Now keep in mind this is a very easy version of origami, and you'll see a lot of other harder or intermediate stuff that you can do. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to grab a normal sheet of printer paper, okay, and you can find these at pretty much any store or even in your own printer. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you want to take it and you want to flip it so it's facing upwards, okay? So your first step would be to take this paper, this side, and you want to fold it down to this side right here. So you want to take this edge up here and make it contact with this, so it makes kind of like a triangle. Put it sideways so you can see better. Alright, so you want all your folds to be really good and to the point of where you're satisfied with it. And you just want to make a nice sharp corner right there and just fold it and make a really strong crease along this line. And now you see it has these both sides are met together right here, and you have a good strong corner. Alright, so basically what we want to do is we want to make a square out of a rectangle piece of paper, and the way we're going to do that is when we fold that down we have to cut this little flap off right here. So then what we want to do is we want to fold this until it can't go any further, see, and it stops at a certain point. So you just want to fold it until it can't go any further, make a good strong crease, and it should make a nice rectangle like this. Alright, you want to make your creases very good. Alright, so then you want to flip it over like this, so it's like this, and then you just want to flip this flap on this side, open it up, and then flip it down, and you want to make another crease on this side, make it really nice and strong. And you can even use your fingernail, a ruler. I've even noticed that pens or clips work very well for this. Okay, then you want to open this whole mess up right here, and so you have this side right here facing this way. Alright, so this is a really easy way, a nice way to learn how to break or rip paper very cleanly. So now that we have this nice edge right here, or crease, you want to take the top right here, and you want to rip this where the crease is right there. So you want to take a little rip out of it. See where you have that rip, right where the crease is. And then you want to take it, this side, put your hand on this one, and put your hand on this one, the other hand. And you just kind of want to open it up and kind of tear, kind of pull it apart. Not too hard, not too soft, just enough to where you can rip it. And there. And then there it goes. It just rips it right by itself. Very nice and clean without even using a scissor. Bear in mind, this is just using one piece of printer paper and your hands. So you want to set this strip aside. Okay. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to take this edge right here and we're going to fold it down to this edge. So you want to put your hand in the middle and kind of fold over and make sure you meet the edges together, and these edges have to be touching each other too. Alright, make sure you get this fold very good and just crease all the way across. Alright, make sure you have a good strong crease. When you're satisfied with that, you just open it up, and now you see we have this big X in the middle of the paper. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fold this whole paper down like a rectangle and meet the edges on this side too. And you want to crease that. You just want to make the edges be aligned very nicely, and then crease that like so. Alright, so now that you have this, all you have to do is just open it back up again. Okay, and you have a line through the middle, and now you're going to want to fold it on this side just like so, and make another crease. Make sure the ends are nicely met together, and just crease over just like that. Alright, and open it back up again. Now what you want to do, as if you have this X and across the whole paper, is you want to fold it down like a triangle, just like this. Alright, so you have a nice, you have a triangle like this. Okay, what you want to do is you want to take this edge and you're going to want to push it away from you. So you want it facing upwards. Okay, and then so what you want to do is you want to take this side and you see how it kind of, it wants to push inwards. So you take this edge right here, all you have to do is just push it with your finger until it folds down right to where the other edge is, where it's facing upwards. And so you have this shape, and then you have this crease in the middle, and you want to take this flap and fold it down on itself. So now you basically have the same thing except with the side folded inward. And you want to do exactly the same with this side. Fold it downwards like that, and fold this flap. Not this one or this one, just the first one downwards. Alright, so basically what we did was we took the flap and we pushed it inwards. I know this is kind of a bit confusing step, so I wanted to clarify that. Alright, so now that we have this, we want to flip it over. So we have all this mess of paper and folded edges and everything facing down. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to take one of these flaps, you have two of them, one on the bottom, one on top, so you take the top one and you want to fold it to this crease line. You want to fold this edge to the crease line, just like so. Alright, make sure your edges and your points are very well defined because you're going to be using these later. And you just want to do that. Use your fingernail and do the same to the other side. Make sure you meet these two sides. Okay, just like so. And just fold and crease very nicely. Then what we want to do is you want to take the whole piece and flip it over and do the same exact thing to the back. So now we have this side folded and this side folded. So you just want to stay on this side. Okay, make your creases very strong, and you want to take this triangle and fold it downwards, just like so. Alright, and fold it back upwards, and then flip the whole entire piece over and fold it down on this side exactly the same height as the other side. Okay, then what you want to do is you're going to want to open these flaps open and up, and then you want to take this first piece right here. There's multiple pieces, but it's just the first layer. I'm going to open up. So now you see you have this line right here. All you want to do is you want to push it upwards to that line, and it's going to want to fold down on that line right there. Just kind of put your fingers there to make sure it doesn't go any further, which it shouldn't, and you kind of flip it sideways, the whole piece, so it's like this. You just flip it downwards like this, and you'll see it just wants to kind of flatten on itself where you put those crease marks, and we're just kind of just trying to flatten it up, make it nice, have good edges and everything, and just flatten it downwards. It's okay if you didn't get this the first time. I'll do it this part too, because you're gonna need to do the same exact thing. So basically what you do exactly the same thing you did last time. Fold it up to the edge. You just want to push it downwards so these 2 points meet each other. Okay, then flip it sideways and kind of pull so it wants to stretch downwards these two pieces, and push it down and just flatten it out just like so. Alrighty, so now that we have this piece, all you have to do is flip it downwards like this. So you have these legs or these little flaps facing down. Up here you can't do that. Okay, so now that we have this piece, all you have to do is you flip it sideways and fold this flap inwards, just like you did before you folded all those and flattened it out. So you just fold this piece inwards to this line, and you want to meet these edges together. So just like so. And this is a very important part. You want to make sure you fold it like really precise, especially on the edges down here. Okay, and you just crease it very nicely, and then take this side and do exactly the same on this side. Make sure you have your creases very well defined and very good, so, and then it'll turn out nicely. Okay, and then just crease it and do exactly the same to the other side. Alright, so now that you have both sides nice and folded downwards, both flaps are folded inside like this, you want to fold it and make sure everything is flat and clean. Okay, so this is one of the more challenging parts of this build or fold. So now what you want to do is you want to take the whole piece and you want to flip it to the side like this and open it up from this side. So all we did was we took it, we flipped it over, and it has these two flaps, and we just opened it up like that. And you notice it has this crease right here. So all you want to do is put your index finger above it and this one above it, and push with your thumbs down here until it wants to fold on itself. So it folds right there. So you have this piece coming up like that, just like so. You want to fold the bottom and then flip it sideways and just fold it all back together. You just pretty much hit away this leg inside here, just like that, and it looks like that. Then you want to do the same to the other side. Flip it over, open this piece, then flip this piece inwards, just like so, and then flip it sideways and close it all back up nicely. And if you're having some trouble to close it up, you just kind of work with it, you know, and move it along and make sure the edges meet together, just like that. Alright, so now that we have this, all you're going to want to do is you just put it down, make sure everything's flat, make sure you have these edges right here, push them down as far as you can. And what you want to do is you want to take this flap and fold it down as far as it'll go, because it won't go down all the way, it'll go down to it tells you to stop pretty much. I'm going to make this a nice crease, flip the whole piece over, and do exactly the same to the side. Okay, and just make sure these edges are aligned. Alright, so now that we have this, all you want to do is you want to take this leg and you want to hold your fingers right around here, about an inch or a half an inch down. And so you have these edges right here, and just hold your fingers where those edges aren't underneath. And you want to pull with this finger, you want to pull on this leg, just like that. So then you want to take this leg also and put your fingers down here, and you want to pull and squeeze down here with this finger, and you want to pull on this side. So now that you have this, all you need to do is just pretty much the last step. Fold the wings up from underneath, just push up with your fingers like this, open your fingers, and then flip it so it's like this. Then you want to take either side, pick which side you like the better. This one has a little bit of mess on the back, so you want to take this side, and all you have to do is you take it right here, open up just a little bit, stick your finger around near the top somewhere right there, and push down with this finger so it'll fold over itself. So all we did was put our finger here, we pushed down on the edge, pretty much gave it like half an inch of little space. So then what you want to do is you want to pinch it down, so it's like this, and all you have to do is just pinch it downward like that. Make sure it's all nice and straight. Alright, and so this is how you make the paper crane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see any more of these or different ones. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Goodbye.